Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. William Lane, and this is your introduction to techniques or theories and techniques of counseling. So I just wanted to briefly introduce myself for those of you who don't know me, and those of you who do know me, maybe you'll learn something new about me. I don't know. Yeah, first introduce myself and then we'll introduce the course. So my name is Dr. Lane. Um, I am originally from California. I'm currently living here in Silver City, New Mexico. My master's was in school counseling, and my doctorate, I do have a doctorate in counselor education and counseling. Um, some of my favorite hobbies are working out, being active. Um, I also sometimes have uh, a game app on my phone that I get addicted to, and then I delete it, and then time goes on, and I find another one. So I do that as well. Um, yeah, I like mountain biking. I enjoy volleyball. I enjoy learning new sports too. One that I'm I've learned recently is spike ball. That's pretty fun. Let's see what else. I also enjoy board games as well. So there's the video games or the apps on my phone, and then I also enjoy board games or card games. One recent game I got into is Cover Your Assets. That's a really fun one. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I wanted to introduce myself. Some of my background in counseling too is, like I said, my master's was in school counseling, and then I also have experience working with child um, children who've experienced sexual abuse. So I worked at a child advocacy, and then also worked at an agency providing counseling to multiple populations. So that's a little bit about me. As part of this class, I'll ask you to introduce yourself. And again, if you've had one of my classes and you've done this before, maybe think of something different to share about yourself, but we'll get to that. So let me just share the syllabus here with you and go through that. All right, we got it shared. So this is my contact information here. So there's my office number, got office hours, my email address, and there's a fax number if you still fax things, if you need to fax. I imagine you might not need to, but if you do, you can. Also, I'm a junior in there, so and I'm a proud junior, so it is included in my email too, so don't forget to add the junior. So in this course, you'll be learning about different theories of counseling, and with different theories, the different theorists have developed techniques to actualize their theories. And so you'll learn some techniques that are specific to specific theories as well. So this is the text that we're using. Corey is the author or editor, and or the author, and it's Theory and Practice of Counseling and Psychotherapy. So you'll want to get that text. And then we move along into the assignments. I do want to make special note here that I do require that your assignments be submitted to the assignment in Canvas. If you email it to me, I will not grade it. You'll get a 0 in Canvas if it's not there. If you put it in the comment section, you also will not get it graded. You'll get a 0. So I just want to make that clear, just make it easier for everybody. I've also decided that this semester the assignments are open and you can turn them in whenever. But when I mean whenever, if you turn it in late, it's still going to be late, and I do have the late policy. So if you turn in an assignment late, you'll get 10% docked. Also, if you are going to turn an assignment in late, I would request that you please notify me of that. Also, there will be some video presentations, some video assignments in this class. And it is expected that you will still submit things on time. If you record something and you try and submit it a minute before it's due, it might not be uploaded by the time it's due. So it's important that you have all your technology things in order, and if you don't, that you try and figure it out before the due date, so that when you do have to turn it in, there is no issue with the internet, or there's no issue with you trying to upload it. You need to set aside time to make sure that you're uploading things on time, and if they're not, it's not an excuse, because usually it's someone who's trying to upload last minute. So please don't do that. So these are some of the assignments. I think even for me, sometimes Canvas doesn't always work the way you'd like. I just now had recorded a video using Canvas, and it's still uploading, and I don't know if it's going to upload, so I might have to redo it. Luckily, I don't have a due date for when I need this done. I'm just doing it, so I'll just have to redo it, which is frustrating. So I understand that, and I also would like you all to set aside enough time to be able to troubleshoot those issues. So your first assignment here, like I said, is a video introduction, just asking you to briefly introduce yourself, 1 to 2 minutes, introduce yourself, and then what I'd like you to share about yourself. You can just read there what I'd like you to share. Then there are assignments that you'll see often, and if you've had other courses with me, are reading assessments and reading discussion posts. Those are things, you'll have multiple of those. I'm also now introducing the syllabus reading assessment. I want to make sure that you're all reading the syllabus. So what this is you read the syllabus and you rate yourself from 0 to 10 how much of it you've read, and then you ask 3 questions about it. So that's that assignment, and that's how the reading assessments are too. You'll rate yourself on how well you've done the reading for that week, from 0 to 10. 10 means you read everything, and then you'll ask 3 thoughtful questions. So I want them to be questions that you've thought about as you've read, things that you've wondered about that as you've read. Then there's a reading discussion posts. This is where you reflect upon the reading and you write a 350-word reflection, and then it's a discussion board, so I want you to respond to 3 other individuals' reading discussion posts with responses that are at least 3 sentences in length. I want them to be somewhat interactive. Then you have your self-exploration video presentation. So this is one of your video presentations. What I would like you to do is to reflect upon these questions here. This will kind of help you, and the purpose of this assignment is to kind of help you understand what you think about the world, how you see the world. And when you understand how you see the world and how you might answer these questions, this will help you gauge how you might provide counseling, what theory might ring well with you, how you might see that people can get better. Because as counselors, there's no one right way to provide counseling. There are definitely wrong ways to provide counseling, and the ACA Code of Ethics kind of outlines that. But when it comes to your thoughts on how people get better and how they improve, and how you see the world, there is not necessarily a right answer. That's why there's so many different theories that you will be studying in this course as to what makes people well and how people can improve and how a counselor can help people improve. So this is to get you to kind of think about your own thoughts on that and reflect upon that. So you'll provide that a video presentation answering those questions. Excuse me. And then you'll provide a primary source theoretical reading. So different theories have primary theorists who either created the theory or developed the theory or had the idea as to how people become better. So you'll need to find and rent or rent from the library, a library near you, one of these texts that are listed here. And I have listed the primary theorist and then the name of the text. So you'll need to select one of those, you'll read it, you'll need to make sure you read it by the due date, and then you'll provide a 1,200 word paper describing your thoughts and responses to the reading. You'll need to include a well-developed critique of the work. And then you'll also have three theory overview and integration papers. Two, sorry, I'm saying three because I saw theory and thought three. You'll have two, these are two. And both of these papers will be due the same day. And what you'll do is you'll complete these bullets regarding two different theories that you would like to select. So perhaps choosing a theory that you think you might align with, that might answer questions the way you see the world, and maybe on a theory that maybe you don't agree with as much. So these are the point totals for the assignments. If you need any assistance in this class or you need adjustments made to this class, you can contact Disability Support Services with the university. And then we have the class schedule. So the way this schedule works is you have your reading assignments here. So this is what you're asked to read, and you will want to read it by this date here, by the end of that day, so 11:59 p.m. All my assignments are due on Monday, except for this course when it's in the summer. This school starts on that Tuesday, so this one will be Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. And these are the assignments that you'll have due on that day. So it's kind of how it works. By Monday, May 31st, you will need to have read chapter 3 and have submitted your reading discussion post 1. So that's how the syllabus works. Again, this is for summer schedule, so that's why there's only 10 modules. And if you look at I will now go into the, I'll share, what am I saying here? I will share now with you Canvas. So hopefully, hopefully you're seeing that now. So this is how my courses are set up in Canvas. As you can see, there's a welcome page, and you've accessed this video by clicking. I haven't uploaded it yet here, but it will be there. So you'll be able to access the syllabus by clicking on the syllabus here, and you can review the syllabus here. Also, you can access the course and just go through each module here. Module guides, you just click on the module guides, and it lists here as well what you need to do and then what you need to submit. Now, I know that many students just navigate courses and navigate schoolwork by the to-do list. So I know you just check out, oh, this is due, so I'll just click on this. So I understand that this is probably the only place you're going to be, but if there are additional questions or concerns or something doesn't line up right, you can refer to the syllabus and the module just to be clear. And then also at the end of the course, I would very much appreciate you providing a student course evaluation. So evaluate me as your professor, evaluate the course, evaluate maybe how things are laid out in Canvas. If there's a way that you prefer things to be laid out in Canvas that's easier for you, I would love to learn that so I can hopefully incorporate all of your feedback. Again, I welcome positive or negative, constructive, or just any feedback, but I do ask that if you do provide positive or negative feedback, that you also provide evidence for that. So if you're like, Dr. Lane's a crappy professor, well, that doesn't help me or anyone. It just allows you to vent about your frustrations. So I'd appreciate if you do think I'm a crappy professor or the course is crappy, that you provide evidence so that I can make it better. Because I do my best to try and incorporate the feedback that I receive from students, because I want you to be learning the best way that you learn. So yes, that is, I think, it for this course. Again, I want to, hopefully this course helps inspire you with theory. The theories that we learn about are theories that have been around for a long time. Some of them are more evidence-based than others. And perhaps, and there's still theories that are coming out. So if you're really enjoying what you're learning and it gets you to really start to think about how you can help people and the theory behind it, perhaps we have some future counseling theorists in this class, and I would encourage you to think about and look to that, to potentially aspire to do that. In developing theories, though, it is important that there's research done on them and that they're evidence-based, and that you're not just trying out whatever comes to your mind. It's important that you have reasoning behind it and evidence to show that it works or has worked. As you become more experienced, you'll see how you can try out different things, even basic skills, trying out basic skills differently. So yeah, that's kind of more in the future as you become seasoned professionals. Definitely not going to happen right away, right now. So I would just encourage you to look at the theories in this textbook and see which one aligns with you, which ones align with you, and you're going to want to eventually come to a place where you can, as you become a seasoned professional, explain what it is that you do and why, the theory behind why you do that and why it might be helpful for people. So that's kind of the basis of this class and what it's the purpose of it, and helping you become professional counselors who understand what you're doing and how it can help people. So that's this introduction. Look forward to getting to meet you all and know you all and learn from you and see you all learn and take in the information that you're gathering from this course. So thank you all, and I will see you all later.